Chapter 579, Terror of the Lich. It starts at the estate. We were watching TV and playing card games. Elian, thanks for giving Cornelia and the others good advice, Megan. Megan, you're welcome, Elian. Me, her advice has really been helpful in our fight against the Shredder and the events leading up to the battle with Nerissa. Cassidy, it sure has. Megan, oh yeah. I got to go ice skating with Cornelia. Me, have fun and be careful. Megan, okay. She went with Cornelia to our indoor ice skating ring. Paluwag, to Irma and Tyranny, how are you girls enjoying Gotham Royal York? Will, we're loving it here. Irma, it's awesome. Very, I'm glad girls. Me, I also heard that your dad is now working with Sheila, Irma. Irma, he is and he loves it. Will, I'm so happy for your father, Irma. Irma, thanks, Will. Me, Elian, were you shocked when you found out that you were the Queen of Meridian? Elian, I sure was. I had no idea I was even part of royalty on another world. Me, that would be a big shock. Maria, is it true that you're part of the swim team, Will? Will, I sure am, Maria. Maria, that is so cool. Me, you're more than welcome to use our indoor swimming pool to practice. Will, thanks JD. Hey Lynn, wearing Firefly's helmet. Hey, guys. Imitates Firefly's voice. I'm Firefly and I like burning stuff. Pretends to fire heat lasers. Francis, that's a nice Firefly impression. Hey Lynn. Hey Lynn, thanks Francis. Me, laughs. That is a good impression. In the training yard, Jade and Yan Lin were practicing their moves and flying. They were being chased by robotic drones with lasers that Lisa built, and they fired air blasts at them and they exploded. Jade, that was awesome. Yan Lin, it sure was. Jade, how does it feel to be young, Yan Lin? Yan Lin, it feels great, Jade. It all came back to me. My strength, speed, agility, everything. Jade, I'm glad, Yan Lin. In our indoor ice skating ring, Cornelia was teaching Alexis and Megan how to ice skate. Megan, thanks for taking me ice skating, Cornelia. Cornelia, you're welcome, Megan. Alexis, struggling to ice skate. Cornelia, can we please have a discussion about how you stand up on these things? Cornelia, it takes a lot of balance, Alexis. You have to stabilize yourself on the skates. Nicole was doing all kinds of tricks and moves like an Olympic figure skater. Nicole, it also takes skill and concentration. Megan, it sure does. Megan is starting to get the hang of it. Nicole, that's it, Megan. You got it. Megan, yeah. Cornelia, to herself, sorry, Lillian. But now isn't the right time for you to learn the truth about us. Nicole, in her head, I know, Cornelia. But it'll be the right moment when the time comes. Megan, I know it's wrong, Cornelia, but we had to do it. We had to erase her memories of her powers until the time comes. Cornelia, I know. But we had to so we can have her have a normal childhood. Megan, that's true. In Gotham Royal York Park, Ben, Riley, Lightning, and Lynn were having a lot of fun playing baseball and tennis. Riley was doing a lot of awesome tennis moves. Ben, wow. I didn't know you were good at tennis, Riley. Riley, it's a hidden talent, Ben. Ben, my friend Julie Yamamoto in my dimension we came from is a great tennis player. Riley, I believe it. Lightning pitched a baseball and Lynn hit it. Crack. The ball was hit out of the park. Lightning, nice shot, Lynn. It was an awful shot. They turned and saw Betsy Davis, who had just gotten out of prison on parole. Lynn, with a glare of hatred, Betsy Davis. Betsy, Lynn loud Jr. Lynn, I can tell that prison life hasn't been too kind on you. Betsy, that's because it's all your fault. Lynn, I'm not the one that hired the Black Daffodil Gang to try and kill us. That was all your choice. But I never got to thank you. Betsy, thank me? For what? Lynn, it was because of you that I got my powers. You broke my leg 2 days before, and it was because of the requirements of the earthquake of Guaban Sex that you gave me my powers. Thanks to you I got my powers. Betsy, I don't care, Lynn. It's because of you that my life is ruined. I was disowned by my family, and because of you I was sent to prison. Lightning, you deserved it, little lady. Lynn, I agree. Let's do this. Betsy went at Lynn and Lynn punched her in the face. Pow. Ben, I think Wrath would like to have a word with you, Betsy. Ben turned into Wrath. Ben, Wrath. Riley, she's in for it now. Lynn kicked Betsy in the stomach and punched her in the mouth and knocked out some of her teeth. Wrath, let me tell you something, Betsy Anna Davis. No one hurts my friends on my watch while I'm present. Wrath punched Betsy all of the place with indiscriminate fury, and she was all mangled up. But Betsy was a strong girl and she got up. Lynn, let Usar combo on her Wrath. Wrath, you got it, Lynn. Lynn threw a huge wave of lava and Wrath ran. Lynn and Wrath, volcanic tiger pulverizer. Lynn's lava turned Wrath into a huge tiger made of pure lava, and it pulverized Betsy into pulp. When it was done, Betsy was finished and she was rearrested for violating her parole and sent back to prison. This time she was sent to the Uranus prison for life without parole. Lynn, that's that. Riley, you said it, Lynn. Lynn, I think that was enough fun here at the park. Ben reverted back. Ben, yep. Let's head home. They did so. Back at home, Natalie was watching TV when suddenly she heard Lana scream. Lana, Natalie, uh-oh. Natalie went upstairs and she found Lana crying hard and covering her arm as it was bleeding, and Lola was looking on in shock with a pair of scissors in her hands and there was blood on the blade. Natalie, what happened? Natalie comforted Lana. Lola, in fear, I don't know. I snapped. Natalie, I had a feeling this happened. Hang on, Lana. Natalie picked Lana up and they went to the hospital. Lana was crying hard in pain. Lana, crying hard, it hurts so bad. Natalie, I know, Lana, but you're gonna be alright. At the Leaf Hospital they waited and Lola was hugging Natalie in sheer guilt and crying hard. Natalie, Lola, it's not your fault. Lola, crying hard, yes it is, Natalie. I lost control of my temper. I'm so sorry. Natalie, I know, Lola. Sakura came out. Natalie, how is she, Sakura? Sakura, she was stabbed in the arm and she had to have stitches. Luckily it didn't cause any permanent damage. She's gonna be in a cast for a while. Natalie, thank goodness. Lola then all of a sudden got a splitting headache and she was groaning in pain. Natalie, what's wrong, Lola? Lola, I have a splitting headache. Natalie, gasps. Uh-oh. I know this feeling. Natalie pulled out a radio and called me. Natalie, Dad, we have a code dark side separate. Me, on our way, Natalie. Suddenly Lola was enveloped in a blob of pitch black darkness and it separated from her and Lola fainted. The darkness took form into another Lola and she had red eyes flooded with pure evil and was wearing red and black clothes. It was Dark Lola. Dark Lola, free at last. Natalie, so you are the cause of Lola's evil behavior. Dark Lola, that's right. I am the embodiment of all the evil inside her heart and she may have had a change for the better, but it was Lana that set me free and now I'm here to make sure that you all suffer my wrath. Lori, I think not, you little twerp. She saw us ready to fight. Natalie, wait. Let's head to a training ground to avoid having people get caught in the crossfire. Lincoln, good idea, Natalie. We did so. At Training Ground 7, Lori was facing Dark Lola. Lincoln was holding Lola, who was unconscious, and they were worried for Lori. Shannon, Lori will be fine, guys. If she can handle you guys for 17 plus years, then she can handle a 6-year-old girl. Will, I have a feeling she can. Shannon. Lainey, me too. Lori, you will pay for making Lola hurt Lana. I'm going to literally turn you into a human pretzel. Dark Lola, I'd like to see you try, you dumb blonde. Dark Lola just pushed Lori's button big time. Linka, she's in for it now. You call Lori a dumb blonde and she will pound you into oblivion. Lincoln, gulps in fear. Yep. Lynn, this is gonna get rough, guys. Me, yep. Lori, you are so dead. Lori spread her wings and went at Dark Lola and punched her in the face and fired a powerful blast of wind at her and sent her crashing into a training post, and she was knocked out. Bobby entombed Lola in solid pink quartz crystal and froze her in time completely. Lori, nice job, Boo Boo Bear. Bobby, thanks babe. Me, it's off to the Pluto prison for this dark side. Lincoln, you said it. Lola was waking up and she saw Lincoln. Lincoln, hey sleeping beauty. Lola, Linky. I'm sorry. Lincoln, it's not your fault, Lola. It's her that is to blame. Lincoln showed Dark Lola frozen in pink crystal and she was shocked at what she saw. Me, this is the evil inside your heart that you were fighting to prevent from escaping. Lola, and me stabbing Lana in the arm is what set her free. I'm glad she's gone forever. Very. We all are. Me, let's get this monster off our planet. I beamed Dark Lola to the Pluto prison. Lori, that takes care of that twerp. She literally needed to be sent away forever. Lenny, I totes agree. Me too. In Lana's room we were talking to Lana. Me, I'm sorry Lola stabbed you in the arm like that. Lana, I know JD. But the good news is that Lola's dark side is gone for good. Me, yep. Sakura says that you have to keep this cast on for 2 months. Sakura, yep. You're gonna be just fine, Lana. Me, but you can't play in the mud till then. Or else it'll get infected. Lana, that stinks. Me, yet. I told Mr. Lin and Ms. Rita about it and they were shocked at first, but they knew that Dark Lola drove her to do it. Lola got off by having to do your chores until you've healed up. Lana, well that's good. Sakura, you have to rest that arm for a week before you can use it again, Lana. So you will be having it in a sling. Also you are cleared to leave the hospital. Lana, okay Sakura. Thank you. Back at the estate, Lola was working twice as hard on the chores, and instead of wearing her pageant dress like always, she was wearing track clothes because she has to work twice as hard in the chores because of Lana having her arm in a sling. I was sitting with Lana as we were watching reruns of Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Lainey came in with a peanut butter and sauerkraut sandwich for Lana. Lainey, I'm sorry about your arm, Lana. Lana, it's all right, Lanes. But I'm glad Lola is a changed girl because of it. Me, let me guess, Lana. You wanted to cut one of Lola's dolls. Lana, yep. Me, old habits die hard, as they say. Sign your cast? Lana, sure JD. I take a red marker and sign my name on it with a red flame next to my name. Lainey did the same and put a green flower by her name. Me, boy, it's hard to imagine that we did it all on Total Drama. Me and Naruto were a force on that show. Lana, you sure were JD. Me, and in March it'll be me, Naruto, Lincoln, Lin and everyone on the Atomic Owls again. Lana, it sure will. Lainey, I can't wait. Me, but we may not be called the Atomic Owls. We may be called something else. But as long as we're on the same team, we'll dominate it. Lana, you sure will. The alarm went off and the computer popped up, and on a holographic globe of the Earth it showed right by west-southwest South America, 200 miles off the coast of Chile, was a continent in the shape of a bird. It was all too familiar. Me, I know that continent. That's the land of OOL. Lucy, gasp. That's the continent from Adventure Time. Rachel, Adventure Time? What's that show about? Me, you would love it, Ratch. It's a great show. It's about this boy named Finn and his best friend Jake, who is a dog. They live in a post-apocalyptic Earth on a land called OOO. Here's what the world in Adventure Time looks like. I pull up the planet Earth in Adventure Time and most of us gasped at what we saw. It was a planet Earth that had 15% of the planetary structure completely blown to space dust. Most of North America was still intact. The North American east coast was broken away from the mainland. Half of Asia was completely destroyed. Africa fused into Europe and Scandinavia broke away from the European mainland, and South America and Australia fused into Antarctica. Most of the continental land masses and islands were all underwater. Lana, that is a horrible version of Earth. It's far worse than when we saw it when you guys did that adventure. Lola, I remember. Lily, boy, what caused planet Earth to become like this? Me, it was a nuclear holocaust. 1,000 years before the events of the show, a terrifying cataclysmic event called the Great Mushroom War destroyed the entire human race and forever changed the inhabitants of Earth. Lynn, World War III. Lisa, that was my first assumption when we saw this. Me, and our scanners reveal that it's the same land of OOO where we killed Patience St. Pim and stopped her from changing the land of OOO into an elemental emotional nightmare. Lainey, I remember hearing about that. That land would have been based on the 4 key personality traits in proto-psychology. Me, I remember that. That was very interesting to me. We better go check it out. Let's move. We set out for the land of OOO. We arrived and it was as beautiful as I remember. Me, wow. It's just as amazing as it was when we were here. Lori, it's a paradise and it literally would make a great vacation spot. Lincoln, it sure is. The Candy Kingdom is still as sweet as it was. Matt, hope you guys don't mind that I brought Huggles. His Kier form's gonna be very useful. Me, I don't mind, man. Luan, it sure can make anyone sweet. Laughs to Rimshot, get it? Most of us laugh while everyone else groaned. Me, laughs. That was a good one, Luan. Very, that was funny. Eddie, laughs. That was funny. Irma, good one, Luan. We went into the Candy Kingdom and we were greeted by Princess Bubblegum. Princess Bubblegum? JD. Me, Princess Bubblegum. We hugged. Me, I see you have your kingdom back. Princess Bubblegum, I sure do. It's thanks to Finn and Jake that I got it back and deposed my stupid successor, the King of OOO. Me, and Simon the Ice King is doing well, I see. Simon is now Princess Bubblegum's royal advisor and second in command. Princess Bubblegum, yes, and he gets a great pay. Me, I can see that. Oh, I'm sorry. You know some of us but you don't know the rest of us. We introduced ourselves. Princess Bubblegum, it's an honor to meet you all. Luan, same here, Princess. Luna, it's rockin' to meet you, dude. Sam SL, it sure is. Princess Bubblegum, yes. I was about to check on something. Would you like to come with me? Me, sure. Princess Bubblegum, but I can only carry 2 of you. Me, okay. Let's have a vote. We voted and me and Elian went with her. Princess Bubblegum took off her earrings and placed them on our heads and a magic bubble appeared and it vanished. Princess Bubblegum, stay close to me. She clapped her hands in a rhythm and Peppermint Butler blew a bubble and we went into the heart of the tree in the kingdom. Princess Bubblegum, at the heart of this tree lies an ancient evil, held in a prison of amber. We got into the tree and we saw a malevolent undead creature with 2 big horns on his head. One of them was broken and he had glowing green eyes and the level of pure evil coming off of him was unbelievable. It was the land of OOO's ultimate evil, the Lich. Princess Bubblegum, the Lich. He was whispering in a pure malevolent and ominous voice. Me, whoa. Elian, this guy looks like he's bad news. Me, his thoughts are pure evil. I went into his mind and it revealed a horrific history of pure evil. His main goal is to destroy all life in the entire universe, and he will not stop until he does so. Me. This creature is the ultimate personification of pure evil amplified 10,000-fold. He's worse than Aku. Princess Bubblegum? Yes. Beyond Iceberg Lake in the ruins of his tower, he was converting the planet's life force into unholy power to destroy all of OOO. But before he could, the legendary Billy attacked him and pummeled him into the resin of this tree. Me. Wow. Alien, that's amazing. Me. We have to destroy this freak once and for all. We have to unite together and destroy him for good. Alien, how are we gonna do that? Me. I have a plan and it's gonna be incredibly risky. Let's combine our guardian powers and that of the princesses and all of us on Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Alien, that just might work. You'll have to become a Quinto Guardian for that to work. Me, or in this case an Octo Guardian. Okay. We take the Ember holding the Lich out of the tree and take it to the Grass Kingdom by Finn and Jake's house, and Marceline the Vampire Queen was with them. Finn, hey guys. Me, Finn. We fist bump. Me, you guys are doing awesome. Jake, we get that a lot. Finn, how have you all been? Me, we've been doing great, Finn. We saw that the land of OOO was beamed here to our dimension and came to check it out. Lincoln, last time we were here we killed Patience Saint Pim and stopped her from turning the land of OOO into an emotional elemental nightmare. Finn, I remember that. Marceline, that was an awesome adventure. Me, it sure was, Marceline. Now we're here to destroy the Lich once and for all. Princess Bubblegum set out to gather all the princesses to help us unite against the Lich. Finn, guess what time it is? Matt, why don't you tell us, Finn? Finn, it's adventure time. Princess Bubblegum, and we're all here. Princess Bubblegum arrived, and with her were all the princesses of the land of OOO. Lumpy Space Princess. Princess Bubblegum. Flame Princess. Embryo Princess. Emerald Princess. Engagement Ring Princess. Ghost Princess. Grass Princess. Grid Face Princess. Hot Dog Princess. Ice Princess. Muscle Princess. Raggeda Princess. Sea Princess. Skeleton Princess. Slime Princess. Turtle Princess. Wild Berry Princess. Bee Princess. Blargetha. Bounce House Princess. Breakfast Princess. Cotton Candy Princess. Crab Princess. Elbow Princess. Frozen Yogurt Princess. Jungle Princess. Laurel Princess. Lizard Princess. Nightmare Princess. Old Lady Princess. Peanut Princess. Princess Beautiful. Princess Bionanguden. Princess. Purple Princess. Princess Purple Patch. Space Angel Princess. Strudel Princess. Toast Princess. Princess Zip. Acoustics Princess. Bruise Princess. Desert Princess. Lamprey Princess. Ocean Princess. Princess Chewy Paste. Samantha. Skateboard Princess. Truth Field Projection Princess. And Water Princess. Me, wow. There's a lot of princesses here in OOO. Embryo Princess, there is. Turtle Princess, and we have a huge responsibility to everything here. Lori, that is literally amazing. Me, now the fight begins. Power up, guys. We did so. Will, Guardians unite. We turned into our guardian forms. Will, the heart. Irma, water. Tyranny, fire. Cornelia, earth. Palin, air. Me, lightning. Megan, space. Alien, time. Me, let's show the Lich what happens when you mess with our planet. Guardians, lend me your powers. Will, you got it JD. Will's mom called and Will told her what was going on. Susan, Will? Will, yeah, Mom? Susan, kick that skeleton's butt. Will, with pleasure. They put the aura mirrors onto me and their powers went into me and my power was unbelievably strong and my super angel 10,000 aura had water, fire, earth, wind, lightning, stars, and clocks spiraling around me and pink energy was around me too. Me, echoing voice, wow. Now this is awesome power. Gaku, wow. JD. Your power is incredible. Me, it sure is Master Gaku. I feel like I have the power of a god combined with my super angel 10,000 form. Now it's time to show the Lich whose power is greater. Vegeta cracked the amber prison and released the Lich from his prison. Me, here it comes. Gravity of Love by Enigma plays. Lich, echoing, abandon all hope, Yahoo enter here. Cornelia, to Lich King you. Get a face. Venom, or better yet, let us eat it. Finn, your reign of terror ends here, Lich King. Edzilla, Ed smash skeleton man. Me, let's get him guys. Ace, communicates through telepathic link guys. I'm using my powers to send new Heartless that will recognize us as allies. Look for the ones with red eyes. Me, good idea Ace. We'll keep an eye out. Ace created numerous Heartless but instead of yellow eyes they had red eyes and they were our allies. Me, it's all right guys. These Heartless are our friends and Ace made them to help us. Lincoln, that is so cool. Lainey, it sure is. We have Heartless that are friends instead of enemies. The Lich was looking at Aquaman and Mickey. Lich, to Aquaman and Mickey look at us. Three kings. Aquaman, you're no king, Lich. You're pure evil. Mickey, to Lich, a true king serves his people. You only serve yourself. Lich, be that as it may. I will be the only one who leaves here alive. Me, let us see about that Lich. Shocker, to the Lich to quote a friend of mine, it's hero time. Me, let's get him. We went at the Lich in the battle that will decide the fate of the universe has begun. I punched the Lich in the face and fired a blast of wind at him and combined it with fire and lightning. Me, firestorm tornado onslaught. The lightning, wind, and fire turned into a powerful fiery tornado of incredible power and burned the Lich badly. Only his skeleton was left. The Lich fired a blast of evil green fire at me and I teleported and went invisible and kicked him in the back from behind him and fired a blast of water at him. It pushed him into the air and I teleported and fired a blast of lightning at him and electrocuted him. Nico went Super Saiyan 4. Nico, I will never forgive you for everything you've done Lich. Dragon Thunderclap. Nico fired a blast of lightning from his fingers and it hit the Lich and electrocuted him. Nico flew up to the Lich and punched him in the face. Nico, Mighty Hurricane Fury. He spun the Lich around in a massive spiraling blast of wind. He flew over and grabbed the Lich and flared up his heat armor. He was in an incredible amount of heat that was hotter than the sun. The Lich bursted into flames. The Lich fell to the ground and Breakfast Princess fired numerous eggs and fired numerous strips of bacon at him. Luan, Lich, you need more bacon in your diet. There's no porkin out of this. Laughs, get it? Let's use our combo on him Breakfast Princess. Breakfast Princess, you got it Luan. Breakfast Princess fired numerous giant eggs at the Lich and Luan fired a blast of light. Breakfast Princess, sunny side up downpour. The light combined with the eggs and turned them into glowing fried eggs and they rained onto the Lich and exploded on contact. Kaboom boom boom boom. Luan, no yolks on him. Laughs, get it? Breakfast Princess, Luan, you are a funny girl. Luan, I get that all the time Breakfast Princess. Francis kicked the Lich in the face and fired a blast of fire at his face and burned him and Toast Princess fired lots of slices of golden brown toast at the Lich and buried him in bread. Francis, let's use our combo Toast Princess. Toast Princess, You got it, Francis. Toast Princess fired numerous pieces of toast and Francis fired a huge blast of fire. Toast Princess and Francis. Burnt toast dust storm. The fire burnt the toast black and it turned it all hard as a rock and the burnt toast smashed into the Lich and hurt him bad. Nothing is more disgusting at breakfast than burnt toast. Green Lantern fired a blast of green energy at the Lich and it formed into a bulldozer and rammed him. Engagement Ring Princess fired a beam of light and it trapped the Lich in a giant gold ring. Green Lantern. John lets use a combo on him. Engagement Ring Princess. Engagement Ring Princess. You got it, John. Green Lantern fired a blast of green energy and Engagement Ring Princess fired a blast of light. Green Lantern. John. And Engagement Ring Princess. Will's marriage of power. Engagement Ring Princess formed a ring and the green energy fired through the diamond in the ring and it was turned into a deadly laser and it burned the Lich's arm off. Green Lantern. John, that must have hurt. Tetrax fired numerous diamond shards at the Lich and they skewered him. Emerald Princess fired lots of emerald gems at the Lich and they exploded on contact. Boom. 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 Tetrax. Let's use our combo on him. Emerald Princess. Emerald Princess. You got it, Tetrax. Tetrax and Emerald Princess touched the ground. Tetrax and Emerald Princess. Colombian Emerald Spear Skewer. Huge clusters of emerald crystals grew almost instantaneously and went at the Lich and they skewered him in numerous places. Tetrax. Diamonds are a girl's best friend but to the Lich they are his worst enemy. Emerald Princess. You said it. Flame Princess fired a huge blast of fire at the Lich and burned him. She spread her wings of pure fire and flew at him. She and Lola kicked the Lich in the face and formed swords of pure fire and slashed him all over. Volcana fired a huge blast of fire at the Lich and burned him bad. Volcana. Let's use our combo on him, girls. Lola. You got it, Claire. Flame Princess. This is gonna be awesome. They fired huge blasts of fire. Flame Princess, Lola, and Volcana. Krakatoa Firestorm Phoenix. The blasts of fire turned into a huge fiery phoenix and it had flames that packed the immensely destructive power of the Krakatoa eruption of 1883 and it hit the Lich and exploded with awesome power. Crab bohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohohoWater and Water Princess did the same. Irma and Water Princess. Mega Tsunami Mermaid Slam. The blasts of water combined and turned into a massive 100-foot mega tsunami and it had a mermaid of pure water and it slammed into the Lich with the power of a massive tsunami moving at 1,000 miles per hour. Finn slashed the Lich with his sword and kicked him in the face and Jake punched him in the face with a huge fist. Jake the dog. How many times have we done this dance, Lich? Lich King. One time too many. Tonight will be your last waltz. The Lich fired a huge blast of green fire and I swoop in and deflect it into the sky and kick him in the face. Nico formed a magnifying glass lens from his hand. Nico. Nuova Death Ray. He fired a powerful focused beam of sunlight at the Lich and it hit him and exploded. Kaboom. Rhino. Had enough? Lich. Weekly you should have. You should have gone for the head. Fire's blast. I deflect his blast and I formed a sword of pure red fire and the Lich did the same. But his was green fire. Me. Let's dance, Lich. Lich. With pleasure, JD. We engaged in a massive sword fight and it was turning the entirety of the Grass Kingdom into a massive raging inferno of epic proportions. The flames were so tall and huge that they could be seen all the way from space. Me and the Lich were looking at each other in a powerful stalemate and we had looks of power on our faces. Mine was full of righteous justice and virtue and the Lich had pure evil and death. Lich, there is only darkness for you, and only death for you and your people. I will command a great and terrible army. We will sail to 1 billion worlds. We will sail until every light in the entire universe has been extinguished. You are strong, child. But I am beyond strength. I am the end. Me, I am the beginning. The beginning of your end. I push him back and kick him and fired a blast of stellar energy at him and send him crashing into a rock. Turtle Princess fired a blast of energy at the Lich and it sent him through the rock. Leo slashed him all over with his swords. Turtle Princess and Leo charged at the Lich. Leo and Turtle Princess. Alligator snapping turtle super bite. They turned into an energy alligator snapping turtle and bit the Lich with a huge chomp. Chomp. Lizard Princess slashed the Lich in the face and Nico punched him in the face and knocked his teeth out and the teeth disintegrated. They dashed and Nico activated Lizard's powers and they used their combo. Nico and Lizard Princess. Komodo Crusher bite. They turned into a huge Komodo dragon and bit the Lich with an incredible flaming bite. Chomp. The bite ignited the Lich and burned him badly. Nico. That was intense. Princess punched the Lich all over the place and Francesca flashed him all over with her sword and fired blasts of fire at the Lich, burning him badly. The Lich fired a blast of green fire and Francesca deflected it and it hit the Lich. Courage kicked the Lich with a powerful martial arts kit and bashed him in the face with a war club. Princess. In unison. Let's use our combo on him. Francesca. You got it triple P. Note. I decided to call Princess triple P to make it shorter. Triple P, Francesca, and Courage. Hypersonic super scream. They let out an incredibly loud eardrum shattering sonic scream that was so loud that it was unbelievable. Triple P, Francesca, and Courage. The scream caused the Lich to be in excruciating agony and he was clutching his head in pain. They stopped and I kicked the Lich and sent him flying. Francesca. That was intense. Courage. It sure was Francesca. Last time I screamed that loud was when I nearly got clobbered in a dodgeball game. Francesca. I remember you told me that. He got up and he was flying too. Me. So the beast can fly too. Let's go. We went at each other again and I fired a time laser and it blew his leg off and it disintegrated into dust. But he regenerated his leg and fired more green fire and Tyranny fired a huge blast of fire. It burned him bad. Hot Dog Princess fired a blast of hot dogs and wieners and they hit the Lich and exploded. Kaboom boom boom. Boom. Fuzzy fired his meat ray and it turned the Lich's left arm into a slab of bacon. Hot Dog Princess and Fuzzy fired their attacks for their combo. Hot Dog Princess and Fuzzy. Hickory Barbecue Mega Sausage Bomb. The attacks combined and turned into a giant sausage and it collided with the Lich and it exploded with the power of a 1 megaton nuclear bomb. Crab ho 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 I am. He needed ketchup and mustard to go with that. Nightmare Princess formed a huge swarm of bats and they went at the Lich and surrounded him and Lucy fired a stream of black lightning. The black lightning electrocuted the Lich. Lucy fired a blast of black lightning and it hit the Lich. Lucy, let fear completely consume you. The Lich saw that he was being reborn with life but it was not real. Nightmare Princess, you sure know how to instill fear Lucy. Lucy, thanks Nightmare Princess. It's part of what I like. They used their combo and Nightmare Princess fired a stream of darkness and Lucy fired black lightning. Nightmare Princess and Lucy, Nightmare of Fear. The blasts combined and turned into the most horrific demonic monster in all of existence and it went at the Lich and pulverized and scared him really badly. The Grim Reaper appeared and slashed the Lich's hands off with his scythe. Grim, Jamaican accent. You give a terrible name to the embodiment of death Lich. Lich, you don't know anything Grim Reaper. Grim, oh I don't hey. Evil laughter, are you ready to meet your doom? Skeleton Princess fired numerous bones at the Lich and they hit him and Grim kicked the Lich's head off. Grim and Skeleton Princess used their combo. Grim and Skeleton Princess, Death Scythe Storm. A massive shower of scythe blades rained down and they hit the Lich and exploded into a massive wall of blue fire. Tna hit the Lich with laser blasts and prism lasers. Tna. British accent. Prism laser. The rainbow lasers hit the Lich and burned him badly. Grid Face Princess fired numerous laser beams from her face and hands and they burned him. Tna fired her prism laser and Grid Face Princess fired more lasers. Tna and Grid Face Princess. Binary code rainbow laser. They fired a stream of rainbow light and it combined and turned into a rainbow stream of the binary code or zeros and ones. Lincoln fired a stream of lightning and electrocuted the Lich. Earth fired a stream of cosmic energy and fired a torrent of molten lava at the Lich and burned him badly. Wild Berry Princess fired a barrage of fruit at the Lich and they all exploded. Boom. Boom. Craboom. Lincoln, this is awesome. Let use our combos, guys. Earth. Right, Linky. Wild Berry Princess. You got it. Lincoln fired a blast of lightning. Earth fired cosmic energy and lava and Wild Berry Princess fired fruit. Lincoln, Earth, and Wild Berry Princess. Power of Mother Nature. The blasts combined and turned into 3 storm clouds and the ground quaked and formed a mini volcano. A powerful earthquake and a massive wall of fire. Lava exploded out of the volcano and burned the Lich and the fire burned him and the earthquake shook him bad. A tornado formed in one of the storm clouds and spun him around. Rain fell and drenched him and lightning struck him and electrocuted him. Earth. That was awesome. Lincoln. It sure was. Nico fired a blast of energy and blew the Lich's left leg off and May fired a blast of ice fire at him and froze his left arm off. Nico. Air-shattering energy balls. He fired numerous balls of concentrated wind and air at the Lich and they hit him all at once and exploded with the power and ferocity of a super hurricane. Craboom. May. That was intense. Nico. It sure was. Manafi. Yet. May. Get him with Hyper Beam Manafi. Manafi. Right. Manafi fired a huge blast of energy from her mouth and it hit the Lich and exploded. Crabohohohohoiam. Nico. That was awesome. Let's use our combo, May. May. You got it, Nico. Nico formed his hand into an aqua green cannon and it charged up and May charged up a blast of ice fire. Nico and May. 3-star comet ice bomb. The blasts combined and turned into a comet with a nucleus in the shape of the 3-star Dragon Ball and it slammed into the Lich and exploded and it froze him in a huge crystal of ice. Nico. That was awesome. May. It sure was. But the Lich broke out of the ice and threw a huge blast of fire at Nico and he dodged it and punched him in the face. Haiku fired numerous ravens at the Lich. Nico fired Sinchenren's energy beams and Haiku fired numerous ravens of pure black fire. Nico and Haiku. 1-star Darkside Destroyer. The blasts combined and turned into a pitch black fire vortex with the 1-star Dragon Ball in front and it hit the Lich and exploded into a massive wall of black fire. Carol fired King Ghidorah's gravity lightning and blew the Lich all over the place and she then threw Megalon's napalm bombs and burned him all over as they exploded with awesome power. Kaboom. Boom. Boom. 1. Nico. Let's see how you like this. Rainbow glistening shot. He charged up a rainbow energy beam and on his left arm was a bracelet that had the 7 Dragon Balls on it. The 2-star Dragon Ball lit up and he fired a blast of rainbow energy and it hit the Lich and exploded and sent him crashing into a rock. Nico. Let's use a combo on him, Carol. Carol. You got it, Nico. Nico fired another rainbow glistening shot and Carol fired Ghidorah's sludge bombs. Nico and Carol. 2-star pollution neutron. The blasts combined and turned into a radioactive atom with the 2-star Dragon Ball as the nucleus and it hit the Lich and exploded. Crabohohohoiam. Lana fired a blast of ice lightning and Nico fired EIS Shenron's ice ray. Nico and Lana. 3-star freezer slash. The blasts combined and turned into a massive spinning snowflake with the 3-star Dragon Ball in the middle and it slashed the Lich and froze him again. Nico formed a blast of spinning fire as big as a basketball. Nico. Nuova Star. He threw the blast of fire and Lola fired a blast of fire as well. Nico and Lola, 4-star solar incinerator. The blasts combined and turned into a miniature sun, and the 4-star Dragon Ball was in the middle and it hit the Lich and exploded into a huge pillar of fire. Boom. Nico, Dragon Thunderclap. He fired a massive blast of lightning and Lincoln fired a huge blast of lightning. Nico and Lincoln, 5-star Lightning Shocker. The blasts combined and the lightning turned into a powerful ball of pure lightning, and the 5-star Dragon Ball was in the middle of it. It electrocuted the Lich with incredible power. Zop. Nico, Whirlwind Spin. He fired a blast of Razor Wind and Lily fired a blast of glowing water. Nico and Lily, 6-star Hurricane Windstorm. The blasts combined and turned into a miniature hurricane, and it had the 6-star Dragon Ball in the middle of the eye, and it sliced and diced the Lich with incredible speed and power. Nico slammed his hands on the ground and channeled energy into it, and the ground shook violently and Terra lifted numerous rocks. Nico and Terra, 7-star 11.0 Slammer. A massive shockwave of pink energy and rocks went towards the Lich, and it had the 7-star Dragon Ball in the middle of it, and it blew the Lich into a huge rock and he slammed into it. I fired a huge wave of earth and it slammed into the Lich and buried him in dirt. He rose up out of it like a zombie, and Old Lady Princess fired an aging ray and it hit his chest and disintegrated it. Me, that will show him that he should have stayed dead. Old Lady Princess, you said it, Sonny. Let's use our combo on him. Me, certainly. I fired a blast of lightning and Old Lady Princess fired her time ray. Me and Old Lady Princess, Electric Aging Scrambler. The blasts combined and it electrocuted and aged the Lich. But because of his immortality, Lamprey Princess latched onto the Lich and Beast Boy turned into a Lamprey. Lamprey Princess and Beast Boy, Lamprey Bloodsucker Pain. They sucked all the blood out of the Lich and they spit it out. Beast Boy, that was disgusting. Princess Bubblegum fired a stream of candy and Stewie fired a gumball blaster. Princess Bubblegum and Stewie, Sanguine Sugar Rush. The candy blasts combined and hit the Lich and buried him in a huge pile of candy. Enough to give the entire city of Miami, Florida diabetes. Stewie, that was a sweet attack. Princess Bubblegum, it sure was Stewie. Embryo Princess fired a blast of energy. Rachel, Sonic Blast. Embryo Princess and Rachel, Sound of the Womb. The blasts entombed the Lich in a ball. Lainey and Riley grew numerous bramble vines and Jungle Princess fired lots of razor-sharp leaves at the Lich. Lainey, Jungle Princess, and Riley, Jungle with Wind Slash. The leaves and bramble vines lashed and slashed the Lich and cut him everywhere. Flora, Petal Hurricane. Flora fired a blast of flower petals and Jungle Princess fired more leaves. Flora and Jungle Princess, Beauty of the Jungle. The blasts combined and they blasted the Lich with the beauty of nature. Ice Princess, let's use our combos on the Lich girls. Flame Princess, you got it. Princess Bubblegum, this'll be interesting. Ben turned into Goop. Ben, jellied voice, Goop. Slime Princess, this is gonna be fun. Flame Princess and Lola fired blasts of fire. Flame Princess and Lola, Choleric Rage Firestorm. Ice Princess and Lana fired blasts of ice lightning. Ice Princess and Lana, Melancholic Sadness Ice Storm. Slime Princess and Goop fired blasts of slime and Lily fired glowing water. Slime Princess, Lily, and Goop, Phlegmatic Placid Slime Wave. Princess Bubblegum fired a blast of candy and Bobby fired a blast of crystal candy. Princess Bubblegum and Bobby, Sanguine Joyful Candy Love. The blasts all combined and went at the Lich and it hit him and exploded into a powerful rainbow of color in the shape of a human brain. Bobby, that was awesome. Lana, it sure was Bob's sled. Princess Bubblegum, that was an amazing combo. You all have come up with a lot of ideas for combos. Slime Princess, they sure did. Goop, but we're not out of the woods yet, guys. But the Lich was not done yet. Samus fired a plasma beam at the Lich from her blaster and Kirby fired a blast of fire as Fire Kirby. Samus and Kirby. Fiery Plasma Storm. The blasts combined and it hit the Lich and burned him bad. Kirby. That was awesome Samus. Samus. It sure was Kirby. Bart Simpson and Skateboard Princess were rolling on a hill towards the Lich at an incredible speed. Bart. This is awesome. Skateboard Princess. It sure is Bart. I didn't know you were a great skateboarder. Bart. I'm not like Tony Hawk but I'm right up there. The Lich fired blasts of green fire at Bart and Skateboard Princess were doing all kinds of skateboard tricks and more while dodging the fire blasts. Skateboard Princess. Skateboard Princess lives for this. Bart. Yet. They went up to the Lich and Bart punched him in the face. Bart. Eat my shorts and kiss my butt. Lumpy Space Princess fired a beam of purple light and Star-Lord fired his blasters. Lumpy Space Princess and Star-Lord. Pillow Blast Barrage. The blasts combined and turned into a pillow with awesome softness and it smacked into the Lich's face. Lumpy Space Princess. How do you like them lumps? Grass Princess fired a blast of grass at the Lich and Cornelia threw a wave of earth at him. Grass Princess and Cornelia. The Earth's love. The wave of earth turned into a fist and the grass formed spikes on it and it punched the Lich. Yoli Eyes Hawkman was now Aquilaman and Princess Zip was flying at incredible speed. Aquilaman. Blast Rings. Princess Zip and Aquilaman. Speed Ring Assault. The rings combined with Princess Zip as she made a Mach 5 sonic boom and the powerful blast hit the Lich and blew him apart in a massive sound explosion. Crabble-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-I-am. Laurel Princess fired a blast of purple light. Gaku. Kaa. Me. Hate 888. Me. Hate 8888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888. Princess and Gaku. Purple Fire Kamehameha. The blasts combined and it turned the Kamehameha wave purple and it had purple flames and it hit the Lich and exploded with incredible power. Ocean Princess and Maria fired a blast of water. Ocean Princess and Maria. Mega Tsunami Whirlpool Destroyer. The water turned into a powerful whirlpool that had the power of a 15,000-foot mega tsunami and it slammed into the Lich and hurt him bad. Slime Princess and Goop fired a blast of slime. Slime Princess and Goop. Acid Slime Bath. The attacks formed a tidal wave of acid slime and melted part of the Lich. Flame Princess and Tyranny fired huge blasts of fire at the Lich. Flame Princess and Tyranny. Fireball Comet Storm. The fiery comets rained down on the Lich and burned him badly. Ghost Princess and Danny fired beams of ecto-energy. Ghost Princess and Danny. Ghost Storm Destroyer. The blasts combined and formed into a powerful storm of ghosts and energy and they bombarded the Lich at an incredible level. Muscle Princess and Edzilla punched and smashed the Lich at a merciless level. Muscle Princess and Edzilla. Brawny Pulverizer Smash. They pulverized him badly. Space Angel Princess fired a beam of cosmic energy and Superman fired his laser vision. Space Angel Princess and Superman. Cosmic Laser Destroyer. The blasts combined and turned into a huge beam of light and obliterated the Lich's lower half of his body. Will fired a blast of lightning and Rhino charged. Will and Rhino. Electric Rhino Charge. The lightning enveloped Rhino and he turned into a lightning rhinoceros and he rammed the Lich and electrocuted him. Shocker. Time for my final smash. Lightning Shock Destroyer. Shocker fired a massive blast of lightning at the Lich and it hit him and exploded. Matt, now it's my turn. Hate Beam Flash. He used Shagan's power and fired a massive blast of hate lasers from his eyes and it exploded when it hit the Lich. Crab Princess fired numerous crabs at the Lich. Ash. Corphish use Bubble Beam. Corphish. Right. Note. Nico can teach Pokemon how to speak in perfect English. Corphish did so and fired a stream of bubbles. Crab Princess in Corpish, Aqua Crab Destroyer. The crabs and bubbles combined and pulverized the Lich. Me. Now to finish once and for all Lich. I unleashed a massive plethora of attacks on the Lich and hit him with everything I got from the power of the Guardians at him and blasted him with all our powers. It was a savage onslaught of power and more, and then a massive flash of light illuminated the sky, and then out of the blast of light came the Light Princess. She was a beautiful princess in a yellow dress with blonde hair and golden yellow eyes, and she had a sun crown. Me? Wow. Lich. It can't be. Me. A princess of light? Amazing. Princess Bubblegum. For centuries we have thought that the Princess of Light was a legend, but it was prophesied that she would one day appear and destroy the ultimate evil of the Lich and end him once and for all. Her name is Willow Bright. Me? Wow. And the events of our fight is what called her here. Light Princess. That's right, JD. It's truly an honor to meet you and all of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me. You too, Light Princess. Light Princess. Please. Call me Willow. But I'm glad you came to destroy the Lich for good. Me. Thank you, Willow. And I'm glad we did. Let's finish him for good. Light Princess fired a blast of rainbow light and obliterated half of the Lich's upper body, and Carrie fired a blast of light from her keyblade. Carrie, let's use our combo, Willow. Light Princess. You got it, Carrie. Light Princess fired a blast of rainbow light and Carrie fired a blast of light from her keyblade. Light Princess and Carrie, Rainbow Light Destroyer. The blasts combined and went at the Lich and blew his entire body to dust and completely obliterated it into nothing. All that was left of him was his head. Edzilla then ate the Lich's head and it tasted terrible. Edzilla spits out Lich King's head bled. Skeleton Man's head taste bad. Eddie, Ed, you idiot. You can't eat a dead guy. Me, allow me. I threw the Lich's head into the air and cupped my hands to the side. Me, you're through, Lich. Elemental Radiance Kamehameha. I fired a rainbow Kamehameha wave and it was infused with the powers of the elements and it hit the Lich. Lich, damn you, JD. Nudsin. The Lich was completely obliterated in an instant. There was nothing left of him. The blast went out into space and dissipated harmlessly. I powered down and the powers of the Guardians went back to the girls and it was over. The Lich's evil spirit appeared and Nicole sealed him into the Book of Vile Darkness. Nicole, enjoy the darkness of hell, Lich. We went back to the estate and we set up a huge trade route in alliance with the land of OOO and the princesses of the lands, and it got back on its feet incredibly quickly. Guardians minus me. Wait, hey, it. Will, I can't believe that Ken's parents would view you as a murderer. Irma, you were in a life or death struggle and it was an accident. Tyranny, what a bunch of fools. Cornelia, I agree. Palin, bunch of ingrates. Me, I agree, girls. Nico saved the digital world from his tyranny. Nico, thanks guys. Me, you're welcome, buddy. We rested for the rest of the day. The end. Another fanfiction complete. The Lich was the most evil and most dangerous enemy in the entirety of Adventure Time, and he was by far the most evil enemy of them all. Ron Perlman did a great job voicing him, and what the Lich was doing was by far the most evil of them all. He was pure evil in its purest form personified. I also got the idea for Lola stabbing Lana in the arm with a pair of scissors from JF Miss Studios' picture on DeviantArt called Twin Trouble. That would hurt really bad if that happened to me. Thanks for the idea and inspiration, man. And I based the Light Princess off of Ask Aqua Princess on DeviantArt's OC Light Princess. Thanks for the inspiration and idea. Nico-chan11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks, man, as usual. Also, this chapter was made to commemorate 10 awesome years of Adventure Time, and a thanks to Pendleton Ward for making an incredible series and for giving us an awesome show. Thank you, Pendleton Ward and crew. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.